Now, in the sweep of all of this, we come to office and we hand down 2 budgets in 7 months. The first one was to bed down our commitments and align our fiscal and economic strategies for the start of a new government. This second budget has a much harder task: to serve our urgent priorities and our generational responsibilities at the same time, to act as a hinge point between the end of a wasted decade and the beginning of a defining decade chock full of opportunities, to shore up our path through some hazardous terrain, but to set us up for broader, long-term success in our society and our economy as well, and to make sure that the benefits and opportunities of this moment are shared right across our continent and right across our communities. Now, this meant working to 3 sets of influences simultaneously. First, in the near term, a domestic economy characterised by persistent inflation, slowing due to global pressures and rate rises, but benefiting from low unemployment, stronger wages growth and high prices for our exports. Second, a bottom line benefiting substantially this year and next, boosted by the restraint that we've shown in 2 budgets, but with structural pressures that remain. And third, recognition that the next generation of economic growth will be powered by different forces than the last, by our ability to manage and maximise the big geopolitical and fiscal and demographic influences and make the most of the big shifts that we outlined in Budget Statement 4, namely the growth in the care economy, fast technological change and the vast industrial opportunities of net zero. So the job of the budget, and the balance I think we struck well, was to see us through, but also to look beyond. And by now, you're familiar with how we're going about that task. You know that we're expecting a small surplus this year and smaller deficits after that, avoiding hundreds of billions of dollars in debt. You've seen the $14.6 billion cost of living package we're delivering that prioritises support for those most in need without neglecting middle Australia. The big announcement of last night, tripling the bulk billing incentive. The initiatives we're pursuing to broaden women's economic participation. And you've also seen the predictable political responses from our opponents, the people who made the mess and spent years trying to cover it up, now complaining that the clean-up is taking too long. The same characters who now claim they've supported all along the energy bill relief that they voted against in the Parliament just in December. Now, as always, there are some who think that we're doing too much in this budget. There are others that think we aren't doing enough. That's perennial. The PRRT is a good example of this, and so is social security. But our job is to make the right decisions for the right reasons. I think we have done that, and I think we are doing that in the budget.